Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. Well, I got some explaining to do. So, I got this machine recently at Big Lots for $89. So, yeah, call me crazy, but I definitely overpaid for this machine. But it is the end of an era because these are actually now being discontinued, so I figured since my Big Lots had one left in stock that I go ahead and pick one up just for the heck of it. So yeah, here it is. So here's the box. As you can see, it's not in very good shape. It's quite bashed at the end there, and it's actually a little open, so hopefully, fingers crossed, everything's okay inside. And also too, I have another box over there that I'll be making another video on, so stay tuned for that. It's probably a bit more exciting than this one, but nevertheless, here we are. So here's a close-up look. As you can see, this is a Bissell PowerGroom Bagless, not to be confused with the original PowerGroom. So as you can see there, it has the Helix system. So exclusive performance system for longer lasting pickup performance, extended cleaning reach, extra long stretch hose and onboard tools, pet hair corner tool, capture dirt and pet hair that accumulates in the corners of your home, and there's that tool, which I've never had one of those before, so that'll be interesting to try. And here's the features. So pretty much what I just read there. And there's the machine itself. So basically it just shows this kind of the same thing on every side of the box. So yeah. And it's a 25-foot power cord, and it shows that it has the dual edge cleaning system, which on the website it did not show that. And when I got home after picking this machine up, I checked the Big Lots website and the Bissell website, and they were both out of stock, so it's quite possible I got the last one. And also too, Big Lots is supposedly going out of business soon, so I'm definitely glad I got this when I did. Alright, so let's get started here, and hopefully this box doesn't fall on me. Cut this tape here. There we are. I'll do the same here. Oops, sorry about that. There we are. And I don't have my tripod with me today, unfortunately, so I'm just gonna have to make do with what I have. I'm just gonna have to hold the camera for you guys while I open this very damaged box. So, there we are. Now for the moment of truth here. So, right away we are greeted with a quick start guide. So yeah, it just shows all the parts of the machine and what should be in here. So, here's what it first looks like when the box is first opened. So I've got a piece of cardboard. Chuck that over there. And we have a very crumbled up owner's manual. And there's the model number. This is model 68C77. So there's that. Have the registration card. Won't be registering this machine because it's just going to be for the collection. So here's the first thing to come out. This is the pet hair corner tool. And one thing I noticed right off the bat is this neck is very loose. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'll have to see how that works, but here it is anyway. Looks pretty cool. It's a V-shape nozzle. So there's that. we have the classic 2-in-1 tool, which is the same as they all are, except, oh, this one here is set on the upholstery side. That's unusual. When I've unboxed these in the past, they've been on the dusting brush side, which these bristles are actually, these feel stiffer compared to the other ones I've tested. That's weird. And looks like there is a little bit of fuzz or whatever's on there. So hopefully this machine has not been used and returned, because that will not make me happy. But anyway, what else? Whoop. Got the handle there. So I'll just pull that out. Let's see here. Oh, it's stuck on there. And here's the handle. So it doesn't feel that much different. It is. I always like these Bissell handles. These are actually really nice, solid. Hey, Mookie. Then you got the 2 screws right there for the handle. So there's that. And let's check. Yeah, that works. So there's that. We got, what's that? It's the, looks like the hose. Whoa. So here's the hose. As you can see, it's a little kinked there from sitting in the box, but that should straighten out over time. So yeah, that looks good. Doesn't look like it's been used, so that's a good sign. And now, unfortunately, they did away with the wand on the handle, so they switched to this just a regular hose cuff on these models compared to the previous models. So there's that. And got the extension wand / crevice tool. And really, this is the crevice tool they included. The short stubby one. That's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. Since they did away with the extension wand on here, so you won't get as much of a reach on this model. So that is a little disappointing, but what can you do? So last thing I think to come out is the main machine itself, which should come out. Welcome to the world. Come on. So here it is. Whoop, just knocked the box over. Let me just check. Nope, nothing else is in there. Just set that to the side for right now. So here it is. Just get the cord out. Just take this off. So here it is, out of the box. It's covered in a little bit of dust from the packaging, but so far everything looks good. Doesn't look like it's been turned on at all. So still got the twist and lock release. So here's the bin. So that looks brand new. Doesn't look like any dirt's been in there at all. Here's the filter. You just set the camera down while you take this off. So, oh, that's interesting. They actually added a layer on here. So you have this little mesh material type thing, and then you got the washable filter and then the HEPA filter in there. So I've never seen that before. That's interesting. Because on the other two Bissells, I have the bagless ones. The 6583 and the 6596, it doesn't have this piece. It just has the washable and the HEPA filter. So that's rather interesting. I guess that was their attempt at making this filter better, since we all know how the filtration is on these things. But yeah, and there is one other difference, is this is no longer one piece, the bin and the filter assembly. It all comes out separate, which is kind of an interesting idea. And why won't you go back on? There you are. So there's that. As you can see there, powerful suction with Helix separation system for extended performance. So, not bad, not too bad. So, let's assemble this machine now. Alright, so assembling this machine is rather straightforward. So, first thing you want to do is take the little packet of screws off the handle, and you should find these two screws here. Then what you want to do is just line this part of the handle and just line it up right, and sure it goes in. And you can see all the package dust on there. So anyway, now you want to take the two screws, put them on either side of the handle here, like so. I'll do the same on this side. Oh, focus. Thank you. And then you'll need a number 2 Phillips screwdriver, or looks like you can also use a flathead on there too if you wanted to. So anyway, what you want to do is just kind of tighten this down. And not too much torque. And we'll do the same on this side. Okay, so there's the handle installed. So now I'll just go ahead and turn it around. So the next thing we'll assemble is the hose. So basically all you do is line it up here, have these two notches either side, line them up in these holes. Alright, and now just give it a twist, and it's locked in place now. So now we can just connect the hose in here and put it in the little clip here, like so, and that's it. We'll go ahead and put the 2-in-1 tool on. So just line it up and click it in, and then we'll turn it around and make sure the crevice tool and extension wand are inside like so. And that's cool, this actually pushes in nice and secure, unlike the 1398 that's really loose, it just goes inside, but this is nice and tight like so. And why is that being difficult? There we go. Oh, that's really tight in there. I wonder if it's supposed to be like that. And then the next thing we'll do is just undo the cord. So I'll just undo the little twist tie here. And then we'll put the cord hook up and just wrap up the cord, which obviously is really messy right now, being that it was tied in there for who knows how long. But obviously that will straighten out over time. So we'll just go ahead and clip it. All right, so the machine is now fully assembled and ready to go. So let's just have a quick look at it. So still got the usual 5-level carpet height adjustment, so I'll just go ahead and put that there. So as you can see, it's now has the it's really nice shiny glossy plastic on the cleaner head, which actually the older ones did have, but this piece here is now the gloss plastic, not the matte finish like the handle, but the handle still is. And it's actually a really nice solid handle, so I'm pretty happy about that. And I already showed the dirt bin, so I'm not going to do that. So let's just turn the, actually let's check the bottom, the brush roller, see what it looks like under here. So here's the business end. So wow, it's so nice and clean under here. I have not seen one of these this clean in a very long time. And as you can see, the adjuster wheels, which have a little bit of squeaks, so I'll probably oil those. But I'm just so impressed at how clean this machine is. Well, I mean, it makes sense, it's brand new, but I haven't handled one of these brand new in a long time, so this really brings back memories. Also, too, another thing, too, I know really surprised at is just how cheap everything feels compared to the 6596 and the older ones that feel a lot more premium, because this, they took away the headlight and they took away the handle on the hose, so now you just have a very basic hose cuff. And also the, which is very hard to come out, the short stubby crevice tool, which I'm not really too fond of that, but what can you do? Still have the usual foot switch there. Here's the rating sticker, if this camera will ever focus. So Bissell International, made in China, and there's the model number 68C77. There's a serial number, which is 230440242E. So this machine was made on the 44th day of 2023. So it's a year old now. 120 volts, 60 hertz, 12 amps. So this is one of the few Bissells left that still have the 12 amp motor, since they kind of did away with that. So I am happy to see that this one has a 12 amp, considering that these are now discontinued. The only thing that you can still kind of get now with this bin style is the Bissell Pro Cup commercial, or the sanitaire version, but those are really inappropriate for commercial use. I would just go with the bagged models if you were to go get one of those. So yeah, not really much else to say on here. Here's a close look at the back of the machine. So I think I'll plug the machine in now and we'll try it out. Alright, so the machine is now plugged in, ready to go. So one last look at it, nice and clean before I use it for the first time. So go ahead and put the cord on the handle here in the clip. Hang on. There we go. So here we go. well, let's take the bin out. So, as you can see, it did pick up quite a bit of fine dust in there. So, not too bad. So, really, this machine does clean pretty well, but I won't be using this machine much. I'm just going to keep it in the collection, but yeah, not too bad. So I am definitely happy to have this. So let's just see. Surprisingly, nothing really ended up on that filter, which is kind of a rarity. But I didn't really use it very long, so could be why too, but wow, there's just a lot of fine dust in there. So, not bad. And yeah, you can definitely tell they cheapened it because that's not even a rubber bumper anymore. That's just plastic. But yeah, definitely not the machine it used to be, but there it is anyways. So hopefully you enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright everyone, thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next unboxing.